Again, there'll probably be a little sync thing at the beginning because I'm doing the voice while watching the video. This is just a shout out for the guy who made this texture pack I use, and he goes by the name of Tyken 35, I believe. I'll have to. Well, actually, I'll just link him in the description. It'll be a hell of a lot easier because his name escapes me. I know it's Tyken, but I don't remember the number. And this is his texture pack and a little texture map that he made. And as you can see, he has pretty much everything laid out so you can see it and interact with it. And here, I kind of had a brain fart and went back. That's glowstone, and I started flicking through the chest so you can see what everything looks like in your inventory. And I gotta say, I really like his texture pack. I really, really do. And it's really nice, it's smooth, it's different, it doesn't feel cartoony like the default pack did. Or the default textures, I should say. So it's kind of different. I personally like it. And he's a nice guy, and he's actually really fun to talk to. But, I didn't know this, but he kind of gets hoarded by people who want to talk to him because he's so nice. But the one thing that got me really hooked on his texture pack and his videos is I had an issue with his texture pack, and he was willing to get into a Skype call with me and help me resolve the issue, and we both found out something that neither of us knew. That could have been an issue. So yeah, he's a nice guy. You should go check out his videos. I'll link his YouTube in the description and his blog where he uploads his texture pack and the testing map I'm on. And both of which are really nice. And as I said, I'm just kind of fumbling through the chests currently to show you. Everything in these chests, to my knowledge, is limitless. Unless it has a counter, you know, a little number. I believe it's limitless, so you can just go out anywhere and just spam it like a madman. And so he has everything in the game, in chests, and out in form. So you can physically see it in your inventory, and if you want to place it yourself, you can. These are arrows, snowballs, and eggs? Yeah, eggs. And so those aren't limitless, of course, unless you want to use all those up, which is crazy. And as you see, I kind of walk out to show off a bit more of his texture pack, such as the wood, the bookshelves, signs, and I really like the colored wool. I don't know why. Feels fun. And as you can see, the ores are in the wall on cobblestone to kind of show you what it would look like if you were mining. But he also has the ores out so you can get a, I guess you'd say, a better look. And the wheat is a lot nicer because it's easier to tell when it's done because it gets those little white blossoms on top. And the cacti are kind of cool. I really love the pumpkins because they look evil. And that says animal viewing area. Because he designed this little area with each of the animal spawners so you can get up and see the animals, and it's kind of cool. And I love how the pigs look. They look so cute. And the chickens. And here, as you'll see, I kind of wait for the sheep because I wanted to show you something on the sheep's face. And it wasn't cooperating. And I try for a little bit to try and get it to cooperate. But it was all like, no. And so, then it and the cow started having a jumping party, and I was getting kind of irritated at this point. And I was deciding whether to pause the video or not. And I was like, ugh. And the cow looked at me and screw this. And I broke the glass and went in there and was like, hey, look at me. Which, again, still had no avail. And then this one started getting out, and I started panicking, like, no, I don't want you out. And finally, after giving it pain, it looks at me. And what I love about his pack, it's the skeptical sheep. He gives you the people's eyebrow, and I absolutely love that. And like I said, the cactus are really nice. I really love the bamboo, or reeds. The squid look kind of cool. Right here, it kind of shows you still water, moving water, and kind of water falling. And lava falling, and still lava, and moving lava, and fire. I said that all in one breath. And it's just really Sorry. Just really nice. And that little black splotch is cake. Sometimes it doesn't show up, sometimes it does. If you want, you can place another one. There's the jukebox, the beds, which the beds show up green in your inventory, so that way they match what you put down, which is really nice. Working bench, stove, chest, and as you see, the ores are out, where you can get a much closer look. And that was like clay, I think, and it's got everything in the game. As I said, there's lapis blocks, everything, stone, redstone, bleh. Switches, and actually what's really cool is he hotwired it so the button, the switch, and the pressure plates all make the torches turn on and off, which is really cool. And then to my left is the pictures. I really like the pictures. The pictures are nice. And as you can see, the little skull doorknob, or knocker, the little door stone knocker was over glowstone so you could see it easier. I really like the big maps. I think that's the map of Albion. I couldn't tell. There's another portal. This is his furniture, such as bars, thrones, lamps, lamp posts, couches, sofas, such. I really like what he did with this. It felt really cool and neat and lets me really get to see some things I haven't seen in this texture pack when I was playing legitly. Well, I can't say legitly, but when I was playing normally. And then what I really love, and we're going to be heading to right now, actually, is he created an area where you can see monsters, creatures and such that try to kill you. The only thing he hasn't gotten yet, as you see, I'm changing it to normal. He hasn't figured out how to get slime into their holding cell, because of course there's no slime spawner. So in here he put various spawners, and don't worry, I'll use a torch to make it so you can actually see the creatures. But since there's no such thing as a slime spawner, he's trying to figure out how to get one of those in a holding cell. But he has everything else, and what kind of freaked me out is I didn't hear the gas spawn, and I was like, what? And as you'll notice, I kind of walk up, and all of a sudden it was like, hey! That was freaky. It freaked me out. And as you can see, there's little spinning gas in the bottom. Their spawner is weird and very bulky. It's the size of normal spawners, but it has a huge floating gas, which is really nasty looking. There's the slime cell. And then he has everything else. Pigmen, spiders, skeletons, creepers, zombies. It's really nice. And a really nice touch he added here pretty soon. As you can see, the creatures all have their own custom skins as well. What I like is what he added to their cells, which you'll see here in a minute. I use the torch so y'all can see it pretty easy, and as you can see, the spiders are really cool because they have a little red cross on their back, which I really like. The zombies are kind of freaky because they look, you can't really see them too well yet. They look, I don't know, they don't look like zombies, but they do at the same time. It weirds me out. I don't like looking at them for a long time. Yeah, you didn't really get a good look at them, and I'm kind of sorry. And creepers. I love the creepers. I downloaded another texture pack before Tyken's, and the creepers had anime faces, and it was hilarious. But I like his because they do actually look somewhat sad. And again, you can't see it too well because it decided it wanted to stay in the back corner where it was going to cry and cry. Because it's a sad panda. And then I think we do skeletons next. Yes. I like his skeletons because they have little itty bitty teeny weeny tiny red eyes. Boom. No wait, boom. There we go. Q. And I really find that cool. But if you don't like any of these creatures, as you can see here, this little sign says to this other side, you idiot. This little sign to the lower right says revenge button. You press that little stone button right, come on you idiot, right there, and water drops down along with a block of TNT and kills them without destroying the cell, the spawner, or anything else, which is really nice and kind of fun. But the water does stay there. The only annoying thing is the fact of the spawners are kind of close to the front, so there is the occasional creature that will spawn outside of the glass. He's planning to fix that here soon, as he figures out the slime deal, I think. So yeah, I turned it back to peaceful because I didn't feel like turning around and having a zombie in my face. So yeah, that's his test map and his texture pack, and it's really fun. Zombie despawning. He's a sad panda now, as he turns into smoke. Oh, and up here, he flattened out the area completely, or at least I think he did. I don't know if he spawned this. If he did, it's really nice. And it goes on for miles. I've walked in one direction for a while, and it's been pretty flat. And as you can see, you can get a sky view of all the stuff down here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And all three of the trees, which I forgot to mention, are over there. So you get to see all three different trees. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, as I said, I'll be linking him in the description. So you should go totally check out his stuff, because I told you to. Because it's fun. I forgot what I did after this point. I think I just kind of... Oh, I remember. I had a cake party. And this is where I show that it's unlimited. Ready? Cake party! Yeah! Haha, bet y'all are jelly. Y'all are jelly. Oh yeah. That's my cake.